to Real is Real, where I ask real questions and get real answers. I'm your host Juan, and I am here with none other than the fashion guru, my best friend, my brother, Swervo. Nice to have you, brother.
Appreciate it.
Nice to have you.
I like the intro. I like that.
Appreciate, I do a little something. I'm trying, man. I'm trying.
Appreciate it.
Now, this is my first episode pod kind of thing, so I just want to lay the foundation for what's going to be happening, what I'm trying to get out of these videos. I just want this to be educational, Jesus. I want this to be positive, and I mean, if you could take something, anything from it to impact your life in a better way, that's the goal of these videos. Now, let's get into it, man. We're going to get some real answers today because I'm going to ask some real questions. But first, let's just start off with your upbringing, your age, and things of that nature.
23 years young, born in Lafayette, if y'all know where that's from. Raised in a mixture of everywhere, my upbringing go from St. Martinville to New Iberia to Laurelville to, Iberia Parish, St. Martin Parish, I'm all around that. My name ring bells, it's good. So.
Okay, so growing up, you grew up in all these different areas.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like that helped you, like, in life, like, that you are now, like, as a kid, being that you was in so many different areas and you got to meet so many different people, you feel like that helped you as a adult now?
I feel like it did in a way. I feel like being established in one area, though, would have been more solidified than anything because, you kind of, all these different cities, all these different areas, people, everybody still know each other, but, you don't know everybody fully if you was just cemented in one spot.
Right.
But it did help me overall just kind of like get a feel for other people, how they act, how they are, different emotions, different feelings, different views of people. It helps a lot, though.
Okay, so out of the cities that you named, what's the best one? Let them know what's the best one, man. What's the best city that you done grew up in so far? You feel like?
I'm not gonna say best. It's just my overall time and like that really like give me my, I guess, my characteristics and how I move around. It's probably the B, I agree.
Right. You feel like, would you raise a kid here?
No.
Nah. Why you answer so short?
Because it's like overall, it's nowhere nobody should be like praising to be raised at. It's just like I'm here. Like I had to be there, so it's like it is what it is. But I wouldn't raise no child here.
Right.
Especially like I feel like you could raise your children anywhere.
Right.
It really depends on how you
what you do as a parent.
It's just me personally. I grew out of it, so I would raise somebody outside of it.
Okay, so fashion, man. Tell me, I wouldn't consider myself the craziest fashion guy. I like to chill. Mm-hmm. You like to get real fly. Give me
on occasion.
Okay. But even his chill should be fly, y'all. I'm trying to tell you. But listen, so give me where do you get your fashion inspiration from?
I feel like I ain't really kick up my fashion shit until like maybe like sophomore, junior in high school. And even then it was still plain.
Yeah.
But I feel like I got it from like just watching different rap artists, icons, seeing different things on social media. It just kind of like give me like an opening to just try different shit. To say specific people, I probably feel like Thug. Who was I watching?
Now Thug is a crazy statement fashion because Thug then wore some shit that's a little questionable now.
That's true.
But go ahead, I'll let you go. But you the fashion, I don't know.
He made it like just open to just wear anything, and then not buy anything. I'm not saying like the dress because that's what niggas be like bringing up. But I'm just saying like just anything in general. Like you can just wear whatever you feel like.
So he made it okay to be yourself. Like if you feel like you want to put that on, he made it feel like I could put this on and be comfortable.
I would say I feel like he one of the ones to like really like make it like just you could put on whatever.
Yeah. So now, do you have a favorite style? Like, do you like a favorite season, summer, winter, spring? Like,
Shit,
no, it don't matter.
I wear whatever I want. I tell my people this all the time. They look at me crazy. I wear a jacket no matter the weather. So like, if I feel like wearing a big ass jacket and some other shit on, I'll wear that bitch.
You know, it's always
that hot.
He that guy. It's always somebody in the heat with a hoodie on.
I got a long sleeve right now.
See what I'm saying? Anything to look fly though. That's how I know. That's why I categorize you as a fashion guy, because it don't matter. Whatever it is to look fly, he gonna roll with it.
Yeah, take shit.
So is there anything, anywhere you're trying to take this fashion thing to another level, or is you just like being fly, or like where you trying to go with this?
As of now, like dressing wise, I feel like I just like dressing.
You just like trying shit.
But I do have ideas and stuff that I want to get into, like modeling. I did some form of modeling when I was young.
Mm-hmm.
I just didn't go through with it all the way because I was just being in that, like,
that shit like cool.
Like it's not. But like that was just me being young and just not knowing shit. It was just I was just doing shit. But I do appreciate that my mom tried to put me into it at that time, because it gave me like the realm I'm in now to be like, okay, I did it before. I feel like now being who I am and coming into myself, I could be like, all right,
you comfortable doing it, right? So if there's somebody watching this that want to get in modeling, or say they thinking about it, but like they don't know if they're gonna be like, if it's gonna be accepted in their friend group, or like maybe they just feel like they don't have the resources to do it. What would you tell them if they're watching this and they want to get into fashion or modeling?
I'll just say try to like branch out. Find different, you gotta really go outside your city, outside your state. Sometimes in your city or your state, they might have some, but I would just say try to find it, make connections. Social media is a big thing right now, so you can find some.
Facts.
Try to go to a lot of like events and just kind of put yourself out there. And when you at those events, just connect with people, and those people that's gonna connect you with other shit. So like, it's all, it's a little route that you gotta take. But and then you say about the friend group thing, like I feel like each friend group gonna be different. Like every friend group have their own little thing that they enjoy. So I feel like you just gotta just be you. I mean, fuck, just be you, bro. Honestly.
That's a real answer. Now, we're going to switch things up a little bit. So, I don't know, there's no secrets on here. This is a safe space. We just keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? We just busting him up. We just having a conversation. So, you were a father at a young age. Single fatherhood. I want you to be a man and give me a scope on how that has molded you in like growing up, like raising a kid as a young adult, kind of being young.
I would just say, and not to put no like blame on nobody, because I don't blame nobody for nothing. Like just growing up, like I seen my dad. I feel like my dad did his best.
Yeah.
I feel like the things that I grasped from just watching him or watching my uncles, watching everybody. I mean, not saying like they was a bad father, but there's certain traits you just don't want to take from your parent.
Right.
That's in general with anybody.
Facts.
So like, when I found out about my little one, I was just like, man, look, shit, it's not like I could take my nut back. So fuck, I mean, it's already here. I just gotta just do what I gotta do and just try to be the best role model for her. And that was it. But I feel like just being a young parent though, a young parent, I wouldn't say it's difficult, but when you got like niggas like they try to get you to go places, they try to get you to go. Sometimes I can't go outside. Sometimes I can't do what I want to do. Sometimes I gotta really be like, man, bro. It's not like I could be like, hey, somebody watch my child. Like I can't do that all the time. Like I gotta like just stay in the crib. I gotta just stay put, be a father. I gotta be a good adult.
Right. And I respect him because I never down him for being like, man, how you gonna have a daughter? Like, I never, me knowing him, man, when I ask him to do something, he gonna be a good father before he decide to come out and choose me over his child, and I would never even put him in that situation. Like, oh, you a hoe for staying with your child, or, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I feel like that'd be a badass. Like, I don't think nobody do that, but like that'd be some fucked up shit.
But son, you never know, bro.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So like, I just want to say, if you a friend to somebody with a kid, bro, like, encourage them to be a good parent. Don't try to like bring them into your life because you don't have that responsibility. You know what I'm saying? So
true.
I don't want people to, I'm trying to get people to understand that he made a decision in his life, and I gotta respect that as a friend, as a brother, and try to help him go through that. Don't down him for, you know what I'm saying, being in that situation. But it do hurt my heart that, you know, my dog gotta tell me no, because I do need a running mate every now and then, you know what I'm saying? But I think I got one, but I ain't gonna say who he is.
It be times that, hey, them niggas be outside. The times they be outside,
they get the most
lit times, and I'm not gonna lie to you. I be like, damn, you just scroll through your phone, like, damn, like, I look at my child, damn, bro, fuck.
But overall, though, you do, like, how do you feel about fatherhood? Like, you feel like, being that you got into it early, you feel like it was a positive impact in your life? Or had you not had a child at that age, you probably would have been off in some other shit that would have, you know what I'm saying, deterred you from being the person that you are today?
If I didn't have a child, I feel like I still probably would have been the person I am today. Mm-hmm. It just would have probably took me a little longer. I feel like it might have took me like maybe 2 years, 3 years or longer. But having a child younger, I feel like it's better because it matures you a little quicker. Mm-hmm. It helps you with your patience. Facts. It helps you with you really ain't gotta like that outside shit in general. Like I feel like anybody could figure that out, but like having a child early on, it helps. Like the outside shit really ain't all that as it is. Right. And plus you got a little you. Like,
yeah, it's nice, bro. It's beautiful. His daughter's so beautiful too, bro. You did a good job. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You got a beautiful daughter. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
I picked my baby mama.
He did do a good one with that, bro. He did do a good one with that. But now you brought up your baby mama. How do you feel about?
Hey,
wait, let me ask you a question. I'm gonna let you get your shit off. How do you feel about having a baby mother and not a wife? Granted, y'all had your kid early, so like that wasn't really something that was realistic as a wife, being that y'all had a kid so young. But being that you have a baby mother and not a wife, how do you feel about that?
Man, shit, baby mom, baby daddy culture, bro, that shit is what it is, though. I ain't gonna lie. Everybody ain't gonna be your one. Everybody may not be your two.
Right. You
might not find your wife till your 3 or your 4. So, not saying nothing wrong with having multiple children before finding your person, but I'm just saying, like, once you find if you have a person early on and it don't work out, you can't knock yourself down for that. It is what it is. Everybody I ain't gonna say mistakes, but everybody go through, situations.
Right.
Me and my baby mom, we cool. Early on, it was still cool because we, when we found out about my daughter, we had started dating. So like, we had to work through shit, and then as we worked through the shit, we figured out shit not for us. Yeah. So it led to situations where it was like, damn, like I'm not gonna say I hate her, but I strongly dislike her. At times, I'm pretty sure she could say she probably strongly dislike me.
And that's real, man. That's real.
It's cool, but as of now, co-parenting is A1.
Yeah, for sure.
Fuck with it.
I feel like as long as y'all creating a healthy environment for your daughter, man, that's really all that matter, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Y'all made your decision. Y'all decided to go your opposite ways. It is what it is. Just create a healthy environment for your daughter to grow up how she need to grow up. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So, damn, I had what question I was gonna get into after that? Oh, how has having a kid affected your dating life now? Like, do you feel like finding a wife, or do you even want to get married? Do you feel like having a kid has altered your dating status right now?
I'm capital P for real. I'm capital P. This guy. I'm having my way.
This guy, man.
I've been having my way since I was in high school. I mean, it didn't really stop. I feel like when it first came about.
So like, girls never really said that?
No, they said something. They said something. When I first found out about my daughter and I posted, because I've never been the one to be like hide my child from the world.
Yeah.
Let that shit be. If they fuck with it, they fuck with it.
Right.
But I did lose a couple of little birds down the road, but it wasn't nothing major. You know, I always keep picking up and just keep rolling. I always keep my few pickings. But I mean, as years go by, I feel like the only thing that can mess you up is like you still fucking with your baby mama or baby daddy. But like, I've never been the one to be like fucking with my baby mama even after just like, you know, we not together or some shit.
Right.
But, you know, my relationship life, I wouldn't even say my child would be affecting it. It's just more of like, it's me.
Yeah.
It's me, or it's just like, you know, if we don't work out, like, it's like, whatever.
For sure. So you feel like, do you want to get married? Do you have intentions on getting married?
You know, it's crazy. Somebody asked me that and they looked at me crazy the other day. I said, I don't think I'll get married until like mid-30s.
Yeah.
And that's only because I feel like being in your early 20s,
it's a lot to do, man.
It's a lot to do.
It is. Especially
if it's not on your mind. Because I feel like a lot of people our age, they get married within like 24, 26, 27.
Right.
You know, till end of 20s.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like you really got to be locked in with somebody.
Right.
Or at least, you know, financially able to just, you know, afford a wedding. Because like, a wedding is like 20 bands, 30 bands.
Money,
But,
I think it might be a little more than that.
It might. It depends on your wife. It depends on your wife. I'm not gonna lie. But I just feel like I'm not in a rush to get married.
No, for sure.
I don't. Especially I'm 23.
I can respect that.
I'm still having my fun.
Respect that. Now, being that you have a kid, this is the last question on the kid subject. Being that you have a kid, would you take on another woman and her kid into your life, into your group?
Kid.
One kid?
Kid.
A kid?
Yeah, one.
That's respectable. That's a real man.
It gotta be the same age as around my child.
Right.
Because, I mean, I look at it different. If you have a child under like 3, you're not saying you fucking your baby daddy. It's just like, it's your vagina is just freshly, you know, intercourse.
Right.
So, cool.
Yeah, you don't really want to be.
You still might be delusional behind him.
Right, I can understand that. Being that you just built that bond with another individual, and then you trying to come build a bond with me, so say that's not really gonna be realistic.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I respect that. That's some real answers, man. I hope y'all listening, because that's some real answers. What I would.
Like, you know.
Being that I don't have.
You know.
I'm in a relationship, but being that I don't have any kids, bro, I'm not taking on nobody else's kids. I ain't lying to you, bro.
Wait, what's wrong with that, though?
Just because I feel like, man, that's somebody else's decision, and that's like starting a game and finishing it for another man. A man had a child with a woman, left her, and then I'ma come in her life and raise that kid. Like, that's like starting a game. That's like he saved his gameplay, and then I'ma come in and play his game.
Right.
For me, that don't make sense, and I wouldn't do that strictly because I don't have kids. Now, if I had a kid, I wouldn't mind doing that. I ain't gonna lie. But being that I don't, I want my own seed, and I want to start fresh, and I wouldn't want to bring her into that. Now, listen, if this person is really somebody that's like, I'm like, man, I just can't see my life without you, then I would be forced to do it, and I would, you know, be a father to the best of my abilities. But being that I have the option, no, I wouldn't do it. I ain't gonna lie.
I would say though, like, my preferred choice is women with no children.
No, facts.
But I just feel like I'm more acceptable to it now because I have a child. I probably would have been acceptable to it if I didn't have a child because, you know, baby mama got the best pussy. But
here you go.
I just, you know, it's that fun you get to just fuck another nigga baby mama. It's just,
man, look this dude, man. Hey, but listen, he keeping it real. That's his real. Nothing wrong with that. He keeping his real. That's how he looking at it. He keeping it overly real. Y'all heard what he said. He capital P. Me, I don't want your baby mama, bro. Because you're not going to be shooting at my car, dog. That's all I'm saying. That's always been my biggest fear with dealing with baby mama. I don't want no smoke with you, man. You know what I'm saying? Do your thing. All right, we're going to switch it up a little bit. So, been through upbringing, your fashion, your kid, beautiful daughter. What are some life goals that you have planned? You know, you're 23, you said, looking at life going forward. You still got a lot of life ahead of you. What are some goals that you have set going forward?
Goal wise, I don't really try to set too many goals because if I don't live up to the goal, I kind of like stay down on myself about it. I would just say things I want to just try to like, damn, I'm trying not to say goals, but like just something I just want to see myself.
Like
just,
markers you got set.
Really being a staple into this fashion shit because I really do love clothing and I just like getting fly, bro. I like getting fly, bro. Getting fly and just doing shit across the world is so much fire. Like it's so fun. So I really want to do that. I just want to see my child grow up to just be successful in anything that she want to do. So whatever I can do to help her do that, I'm in that.
Hell yeah.
This content creation shit, I want to take that shit to another level. And fuck, other things, be able to just be the real money maker for my people to where they could just do whatever they want to.
Hell yeah, for sure. I think as a man, we all have that ambition of being the money maker and the breadwinner for our families. And it's tough, you know what I'm saying? That's a big thing to hold. And being that we the oldest in our families.
I'm the oldest boy.
Oldest boy, yeah. So we gonna take that. We taking that responsibility pretty heavy. So I say, bro, I feel like you're on the right path. Just keep your head down, keep working, and eventually we gonna get there, bro. I mean, there's no way around that. But piggybacking off of that, what do you feel like is holding you back from getting to your goals? Is there anything that you feel like is holding you back?
Just mistakes that I made in the past. I would say that, just financial mistakes. I would just say just life mistakes early on in my life. Because I feel like, you know, if I would have looked back on what I used to do, or like just how I went throughout life, I probably would have moved different if I knew like I could have been in a better position.
Yeah, for sure.
If I just, you know, didn't go to here, stay out of this,
right.
then spend here, then spend there. Like, you know, simple shit like that. I feel like everybody, you know, think about it like that.
Yeah, for sure.
So if it's just things like that, I would have just went about it differently. But, you know, those things help create you who you are today. So. And
you topped it off perfectly, because that's exactly what I was going to say. Looking back on your life, you're always going to be like, damn, if I didn't, because I know, boy, I'll be saying that shit till this day, I still say that shit. But I have to catch myself and be like, if not for that, then I wouldn't be here. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have grew. I wouldn't have learned from that. You know what I'm saying? The best way to learn is to look back. You know what I'm saying? When you look back in your life, you could learn from the mistakes you made so you don't continue to make those mistakes in the future. So I think that's good. That's a great mindset, a great way to look at it, especially going forward.
I would also say another thing too. I always used to say, man, I'm young.
Yeah.
I'm young. Hey, that shit really fuck you up sometimes. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Listen.
Like, I'm still young, but
to all the young people watching this, bro, all the young guys and all the young girls, man, y'all, and it's crazy that I'm about to say this because somebody told me this when I was young, bro. Literally, they said, bro, this shit is gonna go by so fast, and you're not gonna realize. You just be like, man, whatever, you just talking. Brush that shit off. Man, you looking at your life, bro, you 24, bro, you're like, what the hell just happened? Damn. Granted, we had some crazy stuff happen in the world, COVID, that just like messed everybody's minds up. So hopefully nobody got to go through nothing like that in their lifetime, but bro, I'm telling y'all, bro, cherish your childhood, bro. Like, it really is important that you try to stay a child as long as you can, because once you grow up, bro, there's no going back. It's no going back, and this shit is not easy.
It's like
you think this shit easy, bro. This shit not easy. And then you start having shit in your life affect you differently. Like, when I was younger, bro, I didn't really care if somebody died in the family. Like, it was just like, I mean, all right, whatever. But then you get older, and then you see that shit like, damn, death's real, bro. Like, we all really gotta die one day, son. And that shit start to like play on your mind, and you start to like, damn, I really gotta get my shit together. But so I say all that just to say, cherish your childhood as long as you can, bro. Don't be in a rush to grow up. You know what I'm saying? just have as much fun as you can and be as safe as you can, because we in some dangerous times right now, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Just
Facts.
be as safe as you can and have as much fun as you can.
Facts.
Next question, man. We're gonna switch it up a little bit. Where do you feel like society is in the next 5 years? Where do you feel like society is heading in the next 5 years?
We're fucked.
And being that Trump is president, the economy's bad, and jobs are hard to find, where do you feel like we're gonna be in the next 5 years? Is there any hope?
We're a culprit for that.
We are. We definitely are.
And by we, I'm talking about.
Yeah, our generation. Yeah, no, for sure.
No.
What you mean?
We
Man, I didn't vote, so it ain't me. I ain't vote. It ain't me. I ain't vote, man. Hey, look, that was two bad choices, bro. I wasn't picking the worst out of the worst, the best out of the worst evil. I couldn't do it, bro.
Oh, that's like picking Dr. Doofenshmirtz, fucking Invader Zim.
Literally.
But, I feel like the economy overall,
yeah,
it is fucked. But it's like, you know, as time go by, it's still gonna be this side and this side. So somebody gonna fight for this, somebody gonna fight for that. So either or, it's like it's fucked, but it's the same reoccurring thing. So it's always gonna be just an equal side versus equal side. So it's not gonna be as fucked, whichever side you choose. It's always gonna just be a hand in the pot to like, you know, I don't know, like you tussle and shit. So it's like, Trump being president, I really don't try to focus too much on politics. I focus as much as I can or whatever I feel like I should put my focus into. As for like real deal shit, if it don't affect my literally everyday life, I try not to pay attention to it as much.
But bro, and you know what's crazy, bro? People, I answered the same way, but then I started looking at this shit like, bro, you don't think it affect your everyday life, but grocery prices affect your everyday life. Yeah. Gas affect your everyday life. Insurance affect your everyday life. Like, how much you making at your job based off of the economy, that's affecting your how much taxes they taking out, that's affecting your everyday life. But at the same time,
but that's gonna be a norm.
And it's gonna be a norm, and you don't really have no control over it, bro. Trump said he gonna clear student loan debt. He still ain't did that. He said he gonna end the war. Still ain't did that. Like, every time somebody get in, they say they gonna do something, and they don't do it.
I feel like that, the clearing student loan debt, I feel like that's just a false thing people are just hoping on.
Yeah.
The war shit,
it's false, but a lot of people voted because of it. They thought that shit was gonna happen.
And I feel like that's like saying, your girl gonna always be with you. Like, that shit ain't gonna always be true.
If you're watching this, please always be with me.
But,
oh my God, I love my girl.
It's like, the war shit too, like, there's always going to be some type of battle. Like I say, it's always going to be a good versus evil. There's always going to be 50 side this way, 50 side that way. Like, it's always going to be something. Like, you don't always get along with the people you see every day.
Facts.
So it's like, it's the same shit, just on a different spectrum.
Yeah. And it really is important. Like, you gotta pay attention, but you don't, bro. Cause like, once you start to get tied into the shit, you start to realize you really don't have no effect on it. So you kind of have to just, you know, look at life for only the things that you can do in your everyday life. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Looking at the big picture in politics and shit, you can't change nothing. like people be saying all the shit about Israel and Palestine, but bro, you can't. What are you gonna do working from Dollar General? You get mad. You can't do nothing about that, bro.
You're just fussing with another person
about nothing, bro. You're not changing nothing by going back and forth with somebody about something. So like, I just try not to. Me personally, I try not to get too deep into it either.
Yeah, you can have your point of view.
For sure.
I just feel like don't get yourself out of character about certain shit that you really don't have a hand in.
For sure. Facts.
Now, if everybody was to just get together, maybe we could change some shit around.
We could change a lot of shit.
But everybody not gonna meet on that level to just try to do that. So,
what do you think it's gonna take to? I don't think it's possible, bro.
The rapture.
Yeah. I don't think it's possible though. Not just humans on their own. They ain't just gonna come together. And I don't know why. I mean, I do know why, because everybody do something wrong to everybody. Like, it's nobody is at fault. Everybody do wrong. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, man. That's if you into politics, I just tell you, don't try not to stress about this shit.
I do like political conversation.
It is. No, it is.
Give me view on how you think.
For sure. I like having the political conversations too. I just don't want people to be so invested into it that it's affecting their life. Like, you cannot do nothing about this shit, bro. They say to vote. You don't really pick that shit, bro. The people already know who gonna get picked. You gotta think, bro.
Some would say that's illiterate if you saying that's ignorant if you saying.
But think about this, bro. You are making the average person is probably making $50,000, bro. Mm-hmm. There's people that's making billions and trillions and millions and hundreds of millions, and they're funding these people into the war. It's like playing chess. They got people. The politician is a pawn, and the person with the most money is controlling them however they want it to go. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? Like, your 50,000 is not affecting that to no billionaire or no 100 millionaire, bro. Yeah. Like, that's how I think about it. Now, granted, I could be wrong, but that just makes the most logical sense to me, bro. There's people with so much money that your voice don't matter, bro. That shit don't matter, bro.
That I can believe that too.
It don't matter because to me,
that's on every level is somebody that is gonna always, like, your local manager can always play a part in just you not moving up.
Facts.
So it's like I can see that on a bigger scale too. It's just I try not to just think about it too much because it's like that's gonna really start a riot with people.
Yeah, no, for sure, bro. But shit, that's when we might need a riot. Goddamn, change some shit. But that's neither here nor there. So being that I just asked you that question, why do you think? I mean, it's kind of hard, bro. This a deep question. Why do you think that we as humans focus so much on things that we have no control over, and we're not in the spot that we want to be in our lives yet?
You should just answered it. Like, we put too much focus on things we don't have control. It takes us out of our element, of our own shit. So I feel like people tend to give their time to something that they feel like they could control when they really have no control over. Right. And it's like, it gives them some type of feeling of just being important. I feel like you should just focus on yourself. Focusing on yourself would be the best thing. Instead of putting your time and energy into other things, you can just be fussing with other people, or like, you can be battling within yourself trying to figure out why the fuck this not going this way, and then you taking time off what you should be doing within yourself. A lot of people would be better overall if they just focus on themselves and not put in time to other things, and it would lead them to just actually steer away from that overall.
Facts. That's a great answer. That is a great answer. So, what do you think, like, so as far as, like I said, focus on things that's not helping them elevate. So how do you think Instagram and social media plays a role into that? Because there's a lot of people that's not where they want to be in their life, but they're stuck on a social media world, and they're seeing other people achieve their great feats while underachieving at the things that they have set for themselves. So the question is, how do you think social media plays into people not being focused on the things that they need to focus on?
I feel like it's kind of like a mind trap. It keep you like locked in on that phone all the time. Yeah. I got a problem with that too, but it don't.
We all do.
It don't play that type of effect to where, like, I feel like I'm just, like, this person doing this, and I feel like I should be at, like, nah, like, I'm just on that motherfucker just post fly pics. Yeah. Fine bitches. I ain't but
real answer.
But like, I mean, some people and that probably play a part too, cause I'm probably like always trying to, do some shit with some females. But like, and it's not like that. Like, I could be chill. I'm chill. Like, I'm chill. It's just I'm on social media for just two things. So I'm using it for that.
For sure.
But other people that are just stuck in that loop of just constantly seeking validation or constantly trying to put their opinion on the internet and just get some type of like reaction. I feel like that's just, you just itching for like things that's not needed in your life. Right. And it's gonna drag you down to a deeper pit where you might not even get out.
Great answer, bro, for sure. I feel like I said, like he said, we all have, social media is a part of the world at this point. So like, we're all into it, but it's all about like how much are you being controlled by it. Same thing with rap music. Like, I love rap music, but I won't let it affect me to go and do a drill. Yeah. Like, I'm not gonna let it affect me to get me down. Or if I'm listening to like Future, he talk about pills, sex, drugs, demons.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not letting that affect my spirit. You know what I'm saying? I'm still positive. I'm still praising God. I'm still doing all the things positive in my life. I'm not letting the things that I'm seeing and listening to affect me. But I'm strong-willed, and I feel like a lot of people tell me, a lot of people not, like the average person is not like you, bro. Like, they're weak-minded. They're going to fall, and they're going to fall, and they're going to not get up. They're going to stay down. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's important that you're able to get off of social media and find yourself in ways that you might have never thought of. You know what I'm saying? Because you really can get stuck in the trap in that social media shit.
And I feel like that's for people, they feel like they don't see nothing further than where they at.
Right.
So I feel like if you don't see nothing further than your environment, you won't even see nothing like ever.
Right.
So you just being trapped on the internet and social media all day, that is your life at that point.
Right.
Ain't nothing wrong, because I work a job. I work a job,
We
go
all work a
home
job.
and do my little hobbies and whatever. But, you know, sometimes I still get on the internet. But some people literally go to work, pay their bills, and get on the media, and that is their life. Like, so I feel like that's just, I mean, you go to the club too, but like that's also part two that plays in that loop.
Yeah.
So I feel like you really gotta just go outside and really like live.
Yeah, for sure.
And just, you know, put your phone down, do some other shit.
Yeah.
Find something else other to do than thinking like Instagram, Twitter, all these different social media websites is your life.
Right. And listen, we not down and talking down on nobody or nothing like that, because we ain't perfect either. Mm-hmm. I'm the first to tell you that I ain't perfect. We just trying to give you a different perspective to look on about on how to go about living your life for like a better life overall. All right, next question. And this is gonna be the last question to close out the interview. I hope y'all learned something, and I hope this next question can open your mind and help you elevate. All right, so we're gonna talk about your relationship with God. What is that like? Do you believe in God? Do you feel like there's no God? Like, what is your outtake on the whole God situation?
Growing up, I went to a private school in middle school from 5th.
Oh, it's true, boy. I forgot about that, boy.
From 5th to 8th grade, I did not want to go to that school. I promise you.
Wait, was it shouting school up? What was the school?
Lafayette Christian.
Yeah, Lafayette LC, yeah.
So I went from St. Martinville to LC. So,
that's a big difference.
So
if you don't know, that's a big difference. That's like going from the slums to the Hamptons.
So
that's
like,
a big difference.
Especially at that time, because that school was just like the thing. So like, but I did not want to go to that school for the longest. But I still had a relationship. Well, I ain't gonna say at that young, I didn't have like a relationship for real. It was just more like, do what my people say, go to church when they say, you know, that type of shit. And once I got to that school, I felt like that was my start of like, you know, building my own relationship with the Lord. Cause we did have chapel service every Wednesday. So I did, you know, have my moments where I just felt like I was spiritually broken sometimes. Yeah. And especially growing up at middle school, like, you don't know yourself all the way, but you gathering yourself to where like you building your teenage to almost adulthood. Not say adulthood, but you know your conscious mind is getting there.
Yeah.
So I was getting to that point, and then I would still have my moments where I was just like, you know, I'm at a private school, but like I'm praising the Lord. Have my moments, but I'm still being a rebel in the ways.
Yeah, for sure.
And not until high school, I still I started getting closer. But as my adulthood, within like the last 5 years, I got better with prayer. Try to pray at least like twice a day.
Hell yeah.
I did attempt to read the Bible. Not done yet. I have my times where I just be like, bro, I don't read, because I just don't. I don't. Not say I don't like reading, but like, bro, there's so much things you could do in life in a day, and it's hard. And it shouldn't be hard, but it's like, bro, that shit hard to just pick up the Bible after doing so much stuff you have to do in a day.
Yeah, it is. It is.
And also, you want to find times to just do your own thing. It's like, bro, that shit hard. But I still try to talk to him twice a day. Shit, sometimes I might just have my conversation with him randomly. I might be like, thank you. I might just be like, I might not even pray. Oh,
Somebody here, Shalom, mom, Shalom, grandma.
I don't know.
Shalom.
Alright, look, we almost finished.
We're almost done, But my relationship got closer. I went through revelations and shit with myself within the last three years.
Hell yeah.
It's been times where I was down, and overall, I feel like he helped me just be the person I am today with just positivity. I try not to. I came a long way with just being mad all the time, anger issues and shit. You know, he developed me to the adult I am now, to where I'm calm. I go about things differently. I view things differently. Shit, he blessed me with my child, so I feel like he blessed me with my child. That helped me, you know, learn all them traits about myself. So
for sure. Right. And I don't want to sound like the most holiest person, but my relationship with God has grown a lot. Like, that's my dog. I ain't gonna lie. Not speaking God in that light, forgive me, but for the YNs, for the YNs that's watching, man, God, my dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I understand where you're coming from when you say, like, it's hard, like, after you get home from doing everything you want to do in your life, and then you want to take a step back and try to get in your Bible and read. It really is hard, bro.
Mm-hmm.
But every time, because I used to be in the same spot that you in, and then I thought about, like, it was hard for Jesus on the cross to get, like, nailed to the cross, lashed, mutilated, guts falling out of him, and it really because I really do believe in God, bro. Mm-hmm. So it made me feel like this reading for this 30 minutes or this 15 minutes is nothing. Like, I should be able to do this you know what I'm saying? I should be able to do this. If God could give his only son for me and my sins, I feel like I should be able to read 10 minutes, 15 minutes before I go to bed. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's something that I have to do, because even if I don't do it, bro, I'll be feeling like so convicted, like, damn, man, I just let God slide. Like, God gave me life, and I can't even read 15 minutes to try to get closer to him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I just would say try to look at it like that, so you could, like, try to build that relationship with him to get even stronger, bro, because I need everybody to understand how important God is, because even if you don't want to be religious, you have to believe in God, because the world that we in, something bad is going to happen, bro. And no matter how much you want to call on somebody in a physical form, like your friend, like, man, like, something happened, I need to talk to you. Like, you're not going to want to call on nobody, because you might not want to let that person into your life like that. You might just be too scared. You might not have the confidence to reach out to your friends and tell them what you're going through. But, bro, God is always going to be there. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if you feel like I'm talking to a man in the sky, bro, do it, bro. Like, you need that, because if you try to hold it in and bottle it in, it's really going to drag you down into that pit. And I'm trying to avoid you from getting that low, because you're going to get that low and you're going to have to call on him. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no way out of it.
I like how you said it, because some people, like, even if you don't believe in God, he said you're going to have to talk. The best thing to do for yourself when you're going through something, you got to say it out loud, so you can, fully
get it off your chest,
like, if you holding it in and you don't have nobody to talk to, even if you talk to somebody about it, it's not the same.
It's not,
until you talk it out loud to you, like, and then you really like, okay.
Yeah, like, that shit, it really do makes you feel good, and it helps you feel lighter, like you really got it off your chest, man. God is there to bear our problems and help us through our problems. So if you could find it in your heart to find your way to him, please do so. And a lot of people think believing in God is being perfect. No, that's not what believing in God is, bro. Like, he made us, we're born from sin. Like, we were born from sin. So, like, you're going to mess up. And I need you to understand, it's okay that you messed up. Just, you need to have a relationship with him and trust in him at all times. That's it. I don't want to rant no more. Just try to put your faith in God as much as you can, and love everybody around you. That's one of the greatest commandments he gave you. Love your neighbor like you love yourself. So if we do that, we probably can make this world a better place. But that's the end of this conversation. This is Real is Real. This is Swerve, Cavius. Like the video, comment, subscribe, share to your friends if you feel like they could learn something from this or gain something out of this. Yeah, we gone, man.
If you want to edit this
Any
clip,
last words? Yeah.
if you want to edit this clip or add the clip, keep God in your life.